Hello. Blunttarotxo here. I'm about to do a pick a card reading. This is going to be how they felt before versus how they feel about you now. I have another one of these up already, but I wanted to make a updated version of it. So that's what I'm gonna do. My name is Drea. For the people that don't know, y'all can call me Drea. I have D.I.D, so I can switch out and give a moment. That's just how life is. If you guys want a more personal reading, that information will be in the description box below after I'm done with the live. Timestamps should be in the comments once I have time and post them. But we have 4 options today. We have option number 1 with the purple one, option number 2 with the white one, option number 3 with the blue one, and option number 4 with the red one. So I'm going to make these a little bit closer for you guys to see. So go ahead and choose a pile. You can pause it now if you need more time. Okay, I'm going to get started. We have the Deviant Moon Tarot for how they felt before. And we have the Wild Unknown Tarot, how they feel about you now. And then I'm going to pull some of my lovey-dovey cards, is what I call them. Okay, so let me... alright, cool beans. Where is my... I just had it. Oh well. Okay, I'm gonna use my keys instead. I'm gonna cleanse the energy. Alright. Alright, cool beans, let's get started with pile 1. If you chose this purple one, this is how they felt about you before. Let's get started. How did they feel about people who chose pile number 1 before? How did their people feel about them before in the past? How did they feel about them before in the past? How did they feel about them in the past? How did they feel about them before? Okay. How did they feel about them before? How did they feel about them before in the past? How did they feel about them before in the past? How did their person feel about them before in the past? How did they feel about them before in the past? Okay. So, how did they feel about you before in the past? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put this over here. Alright. So, they thought that you were a very independent person. You were very money focused. You were very hardworking. You were very independent. You were doing your own thing. You looked good. They like chilling with you. You were very on your own shit. You had some strong communication to you, so your words were kind of cutting in a way too. In the past, they felt like they kind of had to be guarded with you sometimes, like they had to protect themselves around you. You surprised them a lot in the past. They thought that you were very intuitive and you were very psychic, or you had some talent that was really wild, and they liked it. They thought it was really like surprising, the things about you, or they thought that you were very surprising and you would just surprise them with things a lot. You could have worked with this person in the past, or you could, they before in the past they thought that you were very hardworking, and maybe you were trying to work on your mental health as well. Um, this person, their thoughts about you in the past, they wouldn't really think too much of you. Like they wouldn't overthink a lot about you. They thought, for some of you guys, this could have been like a friends with benefits, and they would sneak around on you. I feel like they thought that you were just someone, one of the people that they would sneak around with, or you would sneak around on them, and that they were just somebody that you would sneak around with. Um, in the past, they could have thought like be worried about money issues, but they really saw you like single, independent, very beautiful, but very, very like cutting with your words. Like you didn't tolerate bullshit in the past, and you walked with a you when you walked in the room, it was just like, whoa, like that's beautiful. And I don't know if like it kind of is like you're the moon, like how beautiful the moon is. You know what I'm saying? And everyone admires the moon. Everyone always takes pictures of the moon. You know what I'm saying? Like they saw you as like the moon. You could be a Cancer, um, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio too. But they just saw you as really rare and beautiful. And the sun revolves around the, no, the sun doesn't revolve around anything, but the moon, like the sun gives it light, gives like the moon's light reflects from the sun or some shit like that. You know what I'm talking about. And they just saw you as really, really beautiful. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're your own person. You're like, how they felt about you was that you were really independent and you really was on your shit. That's what they felt about you. But you were very, 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 very mean with your words. I feel like there was like things that you guys would talk about. I feel like you would, because I feel like they felt like you would get emotional, and because you would get emotional, you would take it out on them. Is kind of what I'm getting, and you would be mean to them because you were sad or you were upset about something, or you were just trying to guard yourself, or you didn't want to like somebody to get too close to you, and that's why you would just like cut them off. I'm also getting like you would cut them off. That's how they felt about you before, or maybe they felt like they had to cut you off or something like that in the past. So let's see how they feel about you now. They think that you're very empowering. Like they really think that you're awesome. Well, they thought that you were awesome like in the past. Like even when you're in a relationship, like maybe they saw you as still very independent and like doing your own thing. They were very happy around you in the past. You made them become like the best that they could be. Like they always wanted to be the best that they could be whenever they were around you. Like you always made them feel like you can do whatever you want, and like you can do, if you feel like drawing is your passion, do that shit. Or like you would make them feel like they can do and accomplish anything. Like that's how you make them feel in the past. How do you make them feel now in the present? How do they feel about you now in the present? How do they feel about you now in the present? they might see you as being with a group of people. They might see that you get along with a group of people, or you have a lot of followers or following. They might, feel like you're very supportive. They might feel like you have a lot of friends. They feel like you are very wise, very, very wise. Like a magician, like a witch. How do they feel about you now? How do they feel about you now? They feel like things fell apart between you guys. How do they feel about you now? Oh. Okay. Clarify that for me, please. Okay. They're not so happy with you, I don't think, is what I'm getting. They're not happy right now with you, or just in general. How do they feel about you now? How do they feel about you now? Okay, so they might feel like you could let depression get the best of you sometimes. They don't, or maybe they're in depression. I feel like they kind of are, honestly. I feel like they're depressed. I feel like they're in a really dark place. When they think of you, they're kind of like, they watch you. They try to hide it. Maybe they don't watch you like every day, or maybe they do, or maybe like they're on like fake accounts or something, or like sometimes they'll pretend to be asleep, or something like that, but they're really not. They're actually listening, or they're actually watching you. If you guys still chill together or something like that. If you guys see this person might act like, oh, I was asleep, but really they weren't. They were not asleep. They weren't asleep. They kind of feel like things fell off, or like things like happened. How they feel about you is like, you guys, like, this thing just came tumbling down. They might want to sneak away with you, okay? For some of you guys, this person could be in a relationship, and they might want to leave their relationship and fuck you. And, come back to their relationship. Or, like, maybe they don't even have a relationship. They feel like they don't want to talk to you either, though. Like, they feel like they want to hold back their communication. They have a lot to say, but they don't want to say things. They don't want to say things. They're unhappy with you at the moment. I feel like they're kind of mad at you, honestly. Yeah, I kind of feel like they're kind of mad at you. Okay? They might feel... I feel like they feel like you are like, a person from the crowd. Like, someone who... Like, you're like the rest of them, okay? It's kind of... Yeah, like, that's what I'm getting. So, I don't know, pile number one. I don't know if y'all person's mad at you or whatever the fucking case may be right now. But right now, it's more of like... You're just like everybody else, or you're just like, like people in the crowd, like you, or like just a friend, or you might not, like, I think they thought really highly of you, like, financially before in the past, and then now they don't. Maybe something happened with your money, and maybe you don't have as much anymore or something like that, or they might think that, or you're low on money, you're very young with money. They think that you're kind of young now. They kind of think like you might tell some lies. They're unhappy with you for some reason. It's kind of what I'm getting. They might see you in a group of people or around many people. This person doesn't... I mean, I feel like maybe in the past they had good memories of you. You guys could be rainbows. Rainbows means that you're in the LGBTQ, whatever the fuck it's called, community. I'm in that community, so I can make fun of it. Leave me the fuck alone. If y'all, like, over here, like, oh, you said LGBTQ. Like, no, shut the fuck up. Like, y'all know what the fuck I mean, okay? I call them elemental peas. Elemental peas. Those are what the fuck y'all are. I don't know. I feel like this person's kind of mad at you. I really do. Like, they watch you, and they're like, I don't know. I don't think this person's happy with you. Oh shit. My earring. My earring fell. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. But yeah, I don't think this person's so happy with you. I kind of feel like this person might think that you're a little immature. Just a little bit. Or like you're really young. And yeah, I don't think they're so happy with you. I feel like something happened though. I feel like if I was to pull a card, maybe the Tower might come up. Let me see. They kind of want to meet up with you, is what I'm getting. Okay, like they want to meet up with you. They want to meet up with you and discuss something, talk about something. Like they want to meet up with you and like talk about something. And they want just like they want to know what's good. Like they want to be heard. They want this to be fair. For some of you guys could have legal situations. If not, then I feel like there was something that was chaotic, maybe messages that were a little chaotic, and they want to know, to clear things up. Is also what I'm getting. But they're not gonna come towards you first. If that's what you thought, they are not gonna do that. They're holding back communication. They got a lot to say though. They got a lot to say, but they're not gonna say it. Is really what I'm getting. So that's what I got for y'all. If you enjoyed it, give it a like. If it did not resonate, don't try to make it big ass if you find some small ass shoes. If you want a more personal reading, that information will be down below in the description box. Thank you guys. Come again. Pile number 2. If you chose this pile with the, it's like this white thing with this red thing on it. If you chose this one, this is how they felt about you in the past. This is how they felt about you in the past. How did they feel about you in the past? How did they feel about you in the past? Okay. How did they feel about you in the past? How did they feel about you in the past? How did their person, the people that chose comment to this person, feel about them in the past? Ooh. Okay. So, in the past, they were very, very hopeful. Okay, they were extremely hopeful. They were putting in their emotions. They thought you were a catch. They thought you were hot. They thought you were beautiful. They thought you were unique. They thought you were special. They thought you were awesome. They didn't think you were a cheater. They felt like they could, they kind of felt like if they was to leave this situation, maybe they wouldn't be able to ever come back to you. They saw you as an empress. They saw you as beautiful, motherly, generous, kind. You know what I'm saying? Like, they thought really highly of you in the past. They didn't think that you would ever cheat. They thought that you were, like very loyal, like, or that you would always come back to them. That's kind of what I'm getting to. Maybe you would always come back to them, or that they would always come back to you. And things like that. They stalked you. Okay, I'm getting that. Like, they stalked you. They thought you were kind. They really did. They thought you were really kind, and maybe you kind of kept your distance a little bit and stuff like that, but they saw you as beautiful. They thought that you guys could even make like a family together. They thought that you were a catch. Like, you were so rare and so different. Like, who is like you? Like, no one's like you. Like, you're a star. Like, you're amazing. Like, you glow. You share your emotions, or you did at least. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, they were very, very hopeful about you. They thought that you were very calming. They thought that you were very unique. They thought that you were very giving as well. Like, you were always very giving, and like, maybe you would buy them a gift or something. This could be an ex, or this could be your partner. I feel like they thought that you were very giving, very motherly, very, looking. They also thought that you would look back at some things too, maybe past people, Maybe you would talk about past people a little bit, or you would just look back at that. In the past, they thought that you gave a lot. Okay, what did they think about you in the past? That you had good communication, strong communication. If you didn't like something, you would point it out, and make your point and stuff like that. They loved your voice. They wanted a family with you. They wanted a home with you. That's really what I'm getting. Maybe not kids right now, but they wanted a family. They wanted to make a family with you. They wanted to have a home with you. They wanted to live with you. They wanted to, be with you. They wanted to come together with you, be together with you, pretty much. They wanted you. Like, they really did. They wanted you. They really did. They didn't think you were a cheater. They didn't think any of that. They thought you were, they wanted this Four of Wands with you. They really wanted to come together and build something with you. Really build something is what I'm getting. They thought, maybe you would say, like, you need to clean the house, or maybe you had your house clean all the time. Mentally, physically, like, you helped them. I feel like mentally and physically, like, you were just there for them. You were probably psychic. You know what I'm saying? You were probably, like, very money focused too. Like, oh well, you don't use this. Like, we can sell it on Craigslist or something, and you can get some money for it. Here, I'll put it in for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, very helpful. Like, in the past, like, they thought, like, oh wow, like, I really hit the lotto with this one, because it's like, who does this stuff for me? Like, that's so unique. Like, that's so amazing. Like, like, they dead ass, like, they liked your car. You could have had, like, a green, red, blue car. They liked their car, or, like, maybe they got stuck on the side of the road. They needed help with, like, like, their car or something. Like, you were always there to help. Like, they really fucked with you in the past. Like, they really did. Let's see how they feel about you now. How do they feel about you now? How do they feel about you now? How does pile number two's person feel about them now? How about for pile number two's person? How do they feel about them now? How does pile number two's person feel about them now? How did what? How does pile number two's person feel about them now? How does pile number two's person feel? Shit. Ooh. They talk shit about you. I'm just gonna tell you that now. This person talks shit about you. This is my talking shit card. They talk shit about you. Alright? I'm just gonna tell you now. They talk shit about you. They're not opening up to you. They will not open up to you. They're not going to. They are not gonna open up to you. They are not gonna open up to you. They want to be alone. They're on their grind. I feel like this person's very on their grind right now. Them towards you now. How do they feel about you now? Haha, that's funny. You got the star in reverse. That's crazy. You got the star upright in the past, now you got it in reverse. They have no hope for this at all. Rejection like a motherfucker. You might have one opportunity left with this person, though, because there is one cup right here. Maybe. How do they feel about you now? How do they feel about you now? You're unfair. You don't talk to them. They feel like you don't talk to them, like you're in hermit mode, like, or they're, like, hiding away from you. You know what I'm saying? They're by themselves. They're by themselves. I feel like if you're wondering, like, maybe if this person, oh, do they have a new person? But no, I think they're by themselves. Like, I think they're, like, single. There's somebody over here cutting the bushes and stuff, so maybe they could have somebody. But I honestly feel like they're just really focused on that bread, on that green. And they're very, like, alone, like, to themselves. I got Libra, I got Virgo, Aquarius. How they feel about you now, it's like they're in hermit mode. They're not talking, they're not coming forward. And if they was to come forward, it's going to take, like, bricks. I'm talking, like, maybe years, decades. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna come towards you. I don't think they're gonna come towards you. They think that you're unfair. They think maybe a Libra could have gotten in the way of things. They think that communication is not so good. They don't want, yeah, like they don't feel so sexually drawn to you that much either. Like they don't want to start this anymore. Like they don't want to. Maybe if you guys had done this multiple times, this relationship, this thing, whatever you guys did, whoever this is, they don't want to do this anymore. Like they're done. They don't want to start nothing new. They don't have hope for this at all. They do not have hope for this at all. The High Priestess. They're very like they're not looking at you right now. They're focused on something else, or they think that you are too. I think this could be both of you guys. It's like I'm doing something else. Like I'm focusing on my future. I'm focusing on the future is really what I'm getting. Like the future, my career, my, you know, I'm closed off. I'm not opening up. Hello everyone in the chat. Yeah, I'm not opening up. I'm chilling. I'm the High Priestess. Be careful with the High Priestess, okay? Pile number 2, be careful with the High Priestess, because the High Priestess can be a little sneaky to me. She's very, to me, she's like, you know, you don't know with the High Priestess. You know what I'm saying? You never know with the High Priestess, and she's very dark and mystical. So I would be careful with the Dark Priestess, okay? I feel like they wouldn't mind hearing from you. I feel like they would smile. They would have a little smirk on their face if they hear from you. They'll be like, I feel like they could. They might talk to you again. They might talk to you one more time. Y'all might be able to do this shit one more time. I'm just saying. That's what I'm seeing. But they talk shit. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They talk shit about you. Not good things, I don't think. They might see you as very vulnerable, or they might want you to be vulnerable. I swear, I think this person's on their own shit, though. But yeah, they don't want to start, like, yeah, no. Yeah, see, no. I got blockages. Y'all could be blocked. My eyes keep going to the green. Like, I'm only focused on the green. Like, I don't know. See, I'm only focused on the green. They only focus on the green. They only focus on money. That's what they're focused on. That is what they're focused on, is money. There's blockages here. You guys could be blocked, like I said. They're very to themselves. Like, how they feel about you is like, I'm to myself. You block. Like, you're not fair. You don't play fair. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't, like, nah. I don't got hope for that. I'm not starting that shit again. Like, I'm not, yeah, like, it's just like, nah, I'm not gonna deal with that shit again. I keep getting, like, I'm not gonna deal with that shit again. So, that's how they feel about you now. If you like the reading, give it a like. If it did not resonate, don't try to make a big ass defense in small ass shoes. If you want a more personal reading, that information will be down below in the description box. Thank you, come again. If you chose the blue stone crystal thing, this is what they felt about you in the past. How did they feel about you in the past? How did they feel about you in the past? How did they feel about you in the past? How did they feel about you in the past? How did they feel about you in the past? You calmed them so much. Oh, you calmed them so much. You calmed them so much. Their ego, though. Oh my goodness, they try to show out for you. They really did. You might have noticed, and you kind of could have peeped it a little bit. Like, maybe this person would take pictures, and they would try to look good or whatever. Like they would make like this face or something. Like, they would like, and you would look at them like, what the fuck are you doing? But they were just trying to show out, or maybe when you would see them, you know, at school or at work or at around or whatever, they would like wear, you know, their best clothes, or they would try to look good and show out for you, or like maybe, you know, I don't know, maybe you guys went to school together or something, and they're like, so who can do the number on this, and this? It's like, I can, you know what I'm saying? Like, me, I can do it, you know, I'm about to do it. Or maybe you guys at work or something, it's like, I had to pick something heavy up, and it's like, man, I got this, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll pick this up, no problem. And you're just looking at them like, okay, pick it up. And they'll be like struggling a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that type of shit. They appreciated you so much in the past. They appreciated you like crazy. Like you were like a mom to them. Is kind of what I'm getting. You were like a mom or like a parent. Like you made them feel like a mom or a dad that they didn't really have. Like, you made them feel like you were there for them. And even though like you would get pissed off at them and you would have like a smirky face, like, what do you want? You know, that type of stuff. Like, they still appreciated you so much, and they wanted to give you so much. They loved your cooking if you ever cooked for them. Like, they really wanted to give you so much. Like, if they could give you, like, they wanted to say so much too. Like, they held a lot of things in. Okay, they wanted to tell you so many things, but they held it all in. You made them feel so calm. You made them like you're probably a healer. Okay, you probably are a Reiki person. You're probably like a very spiritual person. I feel like you're a healer. Whenever they were with you, they felt like they were getting cleansed. Maybe you could have cleansed them, like literally like sage their ass up, or like Palo Santo their ass up or something. But they, oh my goodness, when I tell you, like, it's like a breath of fresh air. Like, it's just like, like, I can relax and I can just, yeah, like, I felt safe. Like, they felt safe. They felt safe. They felt at home. They felt like, when you were playing outside and you scraped your knee and then you got hurt and then you went home to your mom and your mom was like, that's what you get for doing this dumb stuff. Come here. And then they would, like, put some water on your knee and, like, clean it and then, like, put a Band-Aid on it, kiss it, and then give you a little lollipop or whatever the fuck. My mother never did that shit, but, like, you see that shit on movies. You see that shit in movies. My mom would beat my ass if I got hurt outside, but, I don't know, like, y'all, it's that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you come home and it's like your favorite meal is made, and, like, you get to eat, and this is, ooh, I feel something in my throat. But yeah, like, they could have liked your throat as well. Your dad did? How did they feel about you in the past? How did they feel about you in the past? How did they feel about you in the past? How did they feel about you in the past? Okay, so this is a little weird. Okay, so they didn't, if you guys were, like, wanting to get, like, if this is your husband or something, in the past they didn't want to have kids. I don't think they wanted to have kids. Okay? I feel like this person was very selfish, in a way. It's kind of what I'm getting. They appreciated you a lot. You made them feel this way, and I feel like now I know why you were so like, ugh, come here. You know what I'm saying? Like, ugh, come here. Because I feel like I can see why you were frustrated with them, because I feel like this person was very selfish. This person fought their feelings off. This person really fought their feelings off. Like, they got mad at themselves for feeling anything. I feel like they love your mouth. Okay, your tongue, your mouth. They love your mouth, your tongue, or whatever. They kind of got angry. If they were ever rough with you in bed and, like, kind of hurt you a little bit in bed, is because they were angry that you could have given your mouth to anybody else or someone else. Okay? So if you. Okay, I'm kind of getting. This could be, like, a friends with benefits, or it could be, like, a husband, too. Or, I don't know. I don't know who this person is, but if you sucked anybody else off while you were sucking them off, they would get mad, okay? Or just in general had sex or something. But I feel like you were tied to them. Like, I feel like you were just doing it with them. But I feel like they would get angry at you. Especially, the things that you would say. They really got mad at the things that you would say. So if you've ever had sex with this person and they hurt your mouth, or they hurt, like, your back or something, or, like, they hurt you, like, while having sex, or they were really, really rough during sex, it's because your mouth, like, you would say some shit and they would piss them off and they would take it out on you in the bedroom. Well, damn. Well, damn. They felt like you were really childish with communication in the past. Like, you didn't know how to talk to people. You were always arguing with people, or you were always arguing with them. Like, you guys were always butting heads. And, you were just like, whatever. Like, you were just very, like, on your own shit. Like, you didn't care about them. You, like, they felt like you thought that they were probably, like, a player, or, like, they were just working on themselves, or, like, they were just focused on themselves. I feel like how they felt about you in the past was, like, you didn't really want much to do with them in the past. You did not know how to communicate for shit. That's how they felt about you in the past. And they felt like you were hardworking. Okay, they felt like you were hardworking and you were trying to focus on yourself. How did they feel about you in the past? Okay, so this person could have sneaked around in the past. Is also what I'm getting. This person could have been in a relationship in the past. You guys could have been in a relationship in the past. And if you were in a relationship with them in the past, they could have sneaked around on you. Or they could have sneaked around on their person with you. Okay, I see a lot of sneakiness. So in the past, how they felt about you was like so sneaky stuff. Like, they felt like they were scared that you were sneaking around on them too. No. No, it's not. No, it's not. Just your cards are reversed. You had an attitude to you. Like, you had, like, a mean attitude. That's how they felt. And it's like, either, like, okay, so, like, for example, somebody tells you, like, oh, your shirt is inside out, because they see the little stitches, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, they see the little stitches on the outside. They're like, oh, I think your shirt is inside out. And it's like, no, my shirt is not inside out. That's how it's made. The fuck? And then they're like, oh, damn, okay, my bad, like, shit. Like, like that. And it's just like, damn, why you gotta be so mean? Like, like, I was just saying something, like, damn. And that's kind of how they felt. And, and yeah, like, so, in the past, they kind of felt like you were sneaking around, or that they were sneaking around on you, and, like, they were kind of scared and worried about something because something was telling them, okay? Like, there was something in the back of their mind that kept telling them something, and they were kind of scared to catch feelings, or they were scared that they were going to get caught up by cheating on you, or they were scared about that you were sneaking up, that you were sneaking on them, like you were sneaking around on them. Or maybe all three, like, honestly. Like, maybe they were scared, and, like, something was telling, like, oh, they're sleeping around with people, or, you know, or I don't want to get caught up sneaking around on them, and then they're also, like, scared to catch feelings for you because they think about you, and that's how they felt in the past about you. So, let's see how they feel about you now. They really tried to fight themselves off. Okay, they really did. Like, they were really, really strong to fight themselves off. Alright, so let's see here. How do they feel about you now? We got through. Tell me who I am. I will say you for good. Away from me. Tell me the truth, boy, and I will sing you for good. Hey! Tell me it's all night, and I just know you. Okay, yeah, y'all need to listen to the song. What the fuck is it called? Alright, it's called Losing You by Solange. So go listen to that song after this reading. That's a song for how they either felt about you in the past. I think that's how they felt about you in the past. Solange, Losing You. From my mind. Okay, so let's see how they feel about you now. How do they feel about you now? How do they feel about you now? How do they feel about you now? How does this person feel about you now? Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see. Open-heartedness and listening. I want to turn this up right. I think I want to say sorry for not being, like, not listening to you. I feel like they're willing to listen to you now. They're very open-minded about things now. It's really what I'm getting. A lot of open-mindedness, like open heart, like learning. I'm getting like we learn from our mistakes. This person's a lot. Like this person could be in school. This person could be very, very smart. Okay, is also what I'm getting. It's like, you know, we made memories. I'm getting like we made memories. This definitely is going in the book. Like this definitely is going in the book is the heart. So like this person is like willing to open their heart up to you, or their heart is open to you, or something like that. And like from the experiences that you guys shared, I feel like they feel like you now. It's like, you know, you guys had, you know, a book made or something like that. Like you guys, there's like a story behind you, and you know, we learn from our mistakes. We learn from things, and I think they listen to you. Okay, I think they listen to you. I really do. I think this person listens to you. I don't know how they would listen to you. Maybe you guys talk on the phone or something like that. They listen to you. How they feel about you now is like that they listen to you. Or they're willing to listen to what you have to say. Maybe before you guys didn't really, like, again, communication was trash, right? So, oh shit. Okay. How do they feel about you now? Alright, friendship vibe. I feel like this person has some friendship love for you. feel like this person... Okay. I feel like this person wants to work things out with you. Okay. Because upright, this card to me in this deck is like... upright to me because it's like downwards is like not working things out, but upright means working things out. I feel like this person, how they feel about you is like they want to work things out with you. They want to work things out with you. They care about you as a friend. They... I feel like they're emotionally unbalanced. Okay, they're very emotionally unbalanced. How do they feel about you now? 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 They can't move on from you. They can't move on from you. How they feel about you now is that they can't move on from you, especially if they're a Cancer. Okay? Pisces, Scorpio, Libra. They can't move on from you. It's really like they're moving on, but they still can't. They're still not fully moved on from you. At least not right now. Is what I'm getting. This person could be money focused at the moment, or something involving money. Maybe a necklace. Maybe a necklace costs a lot of money. I don't know. Maybe they just bought maybe they think that you bought a chain that's a lot of money or something. I don't know. What do they think of you? You cross their mind. Okay, you do cross their mind. I'm not saying that they think about you 24/7. But they look back sometimes. They think about things. They're emotionally unbalanced. Okay, I'm gonna tell you that now. I feel like they're emotionally unavailable. I feel like this person could be depressed or just very sad. I honestly feel like it's depression. I feel like they're not in the right emotion. They're not emotionally balanced. They're not. They're willing to work things out with you, meet up with you. This person could have a person, or they might. I feel like they think that you honestly have a person. I feel like they think that you are in a committed relationship, or married or something. How they feel about you now, things aren't fair. That you're not a fair person, is what they think, or how they feel about you. Like, you're not a fair person. Okay, like, you're not. You moved away. You could have moved. You with the chariot, or maybe you stay, or maybe they moved away from you. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting. Maybe they moved away from you and you stayed at the same spot, or like the same place. Maybe they moved positions. Maybe they went up and you stayed stagnant, or maybe they graduated class and you stayed at the same level. Things aren't fair with you. That's what their main thing is. Like, you're not fair. Things aren't fair with you. Like, they don't ever come out in a win with you. Like, they're always taking an L when it comes to you. It's how they feel about you now. Like, it's like I'm always gonna take an L when it comes to this person, and I don't want to take no L's. How do they feel about you now? Ooh, they're very protective. If this person's a mother, they're very protective of their children. Very, very protective. Or their womb. Extremely protective of their womb. Like, I don't think nobody's piping homegirl or homies piping. Especially I feel like this is a woman who has children. If this is a woman that has children that you're asking about, this bitch is protective of their womb. Okay? Like, this person is not letting nobody inside. Maybe, and if they do let somebody inside, it's just one person, and that's the only person that they're fucking. This could be a man too. This man could have a wife, or children. They don't have to have a wife, but they could just have children. They could be fucking their baby mama. Is what I'm getting to. Or that's what they think of you. Yeah, that's what they think of you, like, too. Like, they might think, or they might see you this way too. Like, if that resonated with you and you're very protective of your womb, you know what I'm saying? Then there you go, that resonated with you. I'm also kind of getting that they see you as someone who like kind of like you get hurt once and that's it. Like game over. Like you're not gonna. Ooh, see like the three of fucking swords in reverse. They're healing from this. Whatever happened between y'all, they're healing from it. They're not heartbroken about it anymore. I don't think. Maybe a little bit, but they're healing from it. I don't know what the fuck happened between y'all. Oh my gosh. Y'all good? Y'all good? I don't know. But they're willing to work things out with you though. That's wild. That's wild that this thing came. It's like they're willing to work things out with you, but they feel, I don't want to say negative. They just feel very defensive. They can't get over you. That's probably why. I feel like because they can't get over you is why they're willing to work things out with you. They want a friendship with you though. They're willing to have a friendship with you, but emotional stuff, I don't think so. No sexual either. Nothing sexual either. I don't think nothing sexual. I don't think they want anything sexual either. Like I said, this person is really This is a woman you're asking about. They're so protective of their womb. So protective of their womb. Oh my goodness. Like, this bitch will like rip somebody's head off if they ever try to touch them type shit. Oh my god. But yeah, yikes. Be careful. That's what I got for this one. If you like the reading, give it a like. If it did not resonate with you, don't try to make a big ass feet, some small ass shoes. If you want a more personal reading, that information will be down below in the description box. I have this. You kind of feel like you might reach out to them. They're gonna welcome it with open arms. If you reach out to this person, they're gonna welcome. It's in reverse. I don't think they're reaching out to you. I don't think they're gonna send you any messages anytime soon, honestly. But if you reach out to them, they're gonna welcome it with open arms. Especially if it's love related. Like if you was to be like, hey, I miss you, just trying to like, I don't know, like something like, hey, I miss you, or hey, I've been thinking about you. Just want to say that I love you and hope you have a good day or some shit. Like they will take that with open arms. I don't think this. I don't know. This person's. If you send them a message, they're welcoming that shit with open arms. I'm just saying that's what I see. So, all right. Anyways, if you like the reading, like I said, give it a like. If it did not resonate, I'll try to make a big ass few fans with small ass shoes. You want more personal reading? That information is down below in the description box. Thank you. Come again if you chose this one. This red one. How did they feel about you in the past? Let's see. How did they feel about you in the past? How did pile number 4's person feel about them in the past? How did they feel about them in the past? How did they feel towards them in the past? How did they feel about them in the past? How did they feel about them in the past? How did they feel about them in the past? How did they feel about them? Ooh, let me tell you. How did they feel about you in the past? That sex could have made them fall in love. I'm just saying, in the past. Like, hey, yo, I'm just saying. I feel like this person, how they felt about you in the past, they thought about you a lot in the past, and they also thought that you were very thoughtful and caring. They really did. They also saw that they could build a home with you, or they could, yeah, like they could build a home with you with this beaver. And you're very warm, and like, I don't know, you know, like when, like, I don't know if you guys ever been camping, but like when you go camping and you're outside in the woods, and you know what I'm saying, and you feel like, you know, like this surviving type of thing, but it feels really good. Like, you know, like how you go camping with like your friends or, you know, your family members, and it's just like y'all, it switches a little bit. It's not like how you guys are when you guys are at your house. It's more of like, you know, you guys care for each other, you guys look out for each other, you guys sit around the bonfire, you know what I'm saying? You guys have a little tent, and you guys sleep together in the tent. Or if you guys have ever been with your boo to, like, you know, camping or something, like, you guys snuggle up on the, you know, in the onesie thingy, and you guys have a tent, and it's like your phones are just like not important. Like you fuck a social, you know what I'm saying? Fuck a social. You know, like when you guys are outside, like you can't even get service. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that type of shit. Like that's how they felt. Like, they felt warm. They felt good. It's like it's like a warm home. Like they felt like maybe you had a really warm home, or like you were fire. Okay, sex was bomb. Let me tell you, sex was bomb. Like, oh my god. Like, but screw the sex and this thing. Like, the most important thing was how thoughtful you were and how caring you were. That's how they felt about you. Like, how they felt about you was that you were so thoughtful and caring and light. Like, you were like this light, like the sun. You were like the sun. It's crazy. I'm doing good. How are you today, my love? Yeah, see, like, you were very caring and very, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, I don't know. Like, how did they feel about you in the past? Ooh. They felt like you could have been heartbroken by people in the past. Okay, that you were very emotional. They could feel maybe you got cheated on in the past, and that really like broke your heart, and that hurt them too. It hurt them that you were hurt, because it's like, damn, like this person is so light and so lit and so awesome and all this stuff, and they're getting heartbroken. I feel like I'm about to fucking cry. I feel like this person cried about you a lot in the past. Oh my gosh. Or like they cried a lot in the past. I feel like this person was heartbroken in the past. Maybe they were heartbroken about you too. Maybe you hurt them or something in the past. In the past, they felt like they couldn't work things out with you. They couldn't work on any of this. Oh my god, you have the Ten of Cups. In the past, they felt like they could have a family with you. They could have a baby with you. They could have a family with you, a home with you. But they also felt like they couldn't work things out with you. And they were trying to heal from a heartbreak. Okay, in the past. How did they feel about you in the past? They had a oh my god, bitch. They had so many emotions for you in the past. They had so many emotions for you in the past, they would cry. Like, oh my goodness. They liked you a lot in the past. Very emotional person. They would wait for you sometimes. They loved your touch. They loved when you touched their face. Like, if you ever touched their face, they loved when you touched their face. Like, you just gently rubbed their face or something like that. They loved that, or like their chin or their jaw. Like, they loved that shit. Like, I don't know what it is about that, but they really, really loved it. How did they feel about you in the past? They felt stuck about you in the past. They felt like you were taking too long about something in the past. Like, you were taking too long, and then that made them upset and, like, cranky. Because you had them stuck in a certain situation. Like, maybe, they also felt like maybe you would take a long time to reply. Okay? Oh my god. What happened? Y'all fell off? They felt like you didn't want to hear from them? Something gonna happen in the home? Y'all fell off? Maybe money situations, or maybe they also felt like maybe you didn't want sex from them, or they didn't want to have sex with you at the time. Something about money. Something happened between you guys. Something happened between you guys. Something erupted. Something crazy happened between you guys. Y'all have a fast car or something? Ooh. For long enough. Maybe you can tell me how to love. Maybe. Not to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch. Hey, baby. Okay. I'm running out of time. Since it is cold and empty, no one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. On myself. I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. Oh my god. Okay. They could have maybe not been able to sleep until they felt your touch. Okay, you know I feel like they could trust you. They really could trust you. And that's saying a lot. Cause I don't know this person trusted like that. This person was extremely emotional. I got water signs here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, um, Earth signs too, a little. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. Alright, Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. How did they feel about you in the past? Running in the night. You didn't know how to communicate well. You held back a lot of communication from them. Is how they felt about you in the past. Okay. Like you wouldn't express your feelings. We'll never let you go this time. I said, I'm blinded by the lights. Oh my god, I love them so much. Ah! Okay, they could have loved you a lot. They could have loved you in the past a lot. They felt like a happy home with you. If either they wanted a family with you or they just felt at home with you. You didn't communicate well, or they felt like they didn't communicate that well with you. They were stuck, always stuck, or waiting on you, or waiting. I feel like a lot of waiting. Okay. Y'all could have eaten out a lot. Because I'm drinking a Wendy's cup thingy. So how do they feel about you now? How do they feel about you now? How do they feel about you now? Oh my gosh. Si Veo a Tu Mamá by Bad Bunny. If you're not Spanish, sorry. Alright, how do they feel about you now? How do they feel about you now? Whoa. I kind of feel like how they felt about you in the past. That's how they felt. Okay, hold on. Because I'm kind of getting another thing too. I'm kind of getting like, that's how they felt you felt. I feel like the reading that I just did, it was kind of like, that's how they felt you felt. Because I'm getting this to be a reading of you. For some reason. How they feel about you now is that you got your self-worth back. Like, you know what you're worth. You know your self-worth. And they want to, like, give you a bear hug or something. They really want to hug you. And that you're not emotionally available to them as you were before. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Because I think something's going on. I feel like I have to do this. I have to pull a couple more cards for the past. I'm sorry. I feel like I have to. Because I feel like they're really sneaky like that. Okay, so your person, okay, look. Your person, okay, you ask them a question, right? They'll flip it out on you. Your person you'll be like, how do you feel about me? They'll be like, okay, I feel like you are a independent person. I feel like you are, and they'll tell you how they feel about how you are. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to know that. You want to know how they feel about you, like how you make them feel. But they never express that. They never expressed that in the past, and they don't want to even express that in the fucking cards. And they're very stubborn. I just peeped that. Okay? So this is what your person does. They'll flip it on you. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, oh, do you like ice cream? And it's like, you see me eating the ice cream, and it's like, okay. That didn't answer my fucking question. I asked you if you liked the fucking ice cream. I didn't ask if you were fucking eating it, right? So I can see why you would get upset with this person. This person flips shit on you. Okay, so let's flip it up again real quick, because I'm not the one. I'm not the one. You come at me right, or you don't come at me at all. And I feel like that's how they feel like you were. And you would peep it. Like, you would peep that shit. Like, you could call them out on that shit sometimes. How did they feel about you? How did they feel? What were their feelings about you? Okay? Yeah, let's do that. How were their feelings about you? Don't try to switch it up. How were their feelings about you? See, look at that. What the fuck did I say, my guy? I told you. Bruh, I'm telling you, this motherfucker would switch shit up on you. So, and they would think they would be slick with it, and they would get away with that shit a lot. I mean, in the past. They would get that shit, okay, but look, see, we're focused on right now, right? And I caught that shit right now, right? So they can't do that shit now. I don't think they can do that shit to you now. They felt so happy with you in the past. You were like their best friend, or like you were just like their person. Like you made them so fucking happy in the past. How did you make them feel in the past? How did you make them feel in the past? How did you make the person that you're asking about feel in the past? How did you make the person that you're asking about feel in the past? Okay, I get it now. How did you make the person that you're asking about feel in the past? Okay. In the past, you made them feel so fucking happy. When I tell you, you were their happiness, dead ass, no cap. They would always want to come back, okay? If you guys fell off or something like that in the past, they wanted to come back. There could have been money issues. I got heavy Leo. I feel like this person has Leo in their chart somewhere, or Sagittarius, or Aquarius. Super happy. They always wanted to come back. They always felt kind of sad. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you would watch them and you would just be waiting for them to come back, but they did feel bad when they would come back. Okay, they did feel bad. Like, damn. Okay, like, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't like saying that shit, but they said it. Or this could be the other way around too, a little bit. I feel like both of you guys, it's like either you were waiting for them and then they would come back around, and then, sometimes you would come back around and they would be waiting for you. Like, they'd be watching you. They watch the fuck out of you. I'm just saying. In the past, they used to watch the shit out of you. Or you used to, I kind of feel like this could be you, though. I feel like you used to watch the shit out of them in the past, too. Maybe you watch the shit out of each other. They were very hopeful about this connection, though. Like, they were very, very hopeful about this connection. They fucked with you, okay? They wanted to balance things out. I feel like they had their, they could have drank a lot, too. They like drinking with you. They like communicating with you. They like sharing things with you and talking with you. I feel like this person, how they used to feel about you in the past was kind of like, it was a lot. Okay, I feel like it was a lot to hold, but with you it kind of felt like they had to do this and they would get rewarded for the things that they would do. Like the hard work that they would do, it was all worth it. Is kind of what I'm getting. How did they feel about you in the past? Okay. They also felt like they couldn't win with you. Like they couldn't get over on you. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like they would get over on a lot of people, but with you it was different. Like I don't know, like they really had to watch themselves with you. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, my nose is like itchy. Alright. This person could stalk you. Is also what I'm getting. In the past. I feel like you made this person feel like they weren't the shit that they thought that they were. I feel like a lot of people made them feel like they were the shit and they were like so admired and looked up to and all this stuff, but you didn't do that. You know, it's like a lot of people would stroke their ego. A lot of people would stroke the shit out their ego. They would brush it, comb it, fucking, you know, do everything to it. They would do a lot to their ego, and you didn't do that. You actually kind of bruised it a little bit too sometimes. You kind of like, hey, though, hey, we gotta bring you down from this fucking, you all the way up here. We gotta, you know, yeah, over here. Like, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, you did that shit. You brought you brought them back to reality. It's just like, yeah, you're cute, but you ain't that cute to be doing that extra shit. Alright, like chill out, you know. And like they like that though. You know what I'm saying? Like they appreciated that. They could have been sneaky in the past. I feel like they didn't want to be. In the past, they were. You made them feel kind of hurt in the past, though. You really did. You made them feel kind of hurt in the past. Especially if you had multiple people. Like, if you were messing with multiple people, that hurt them. They were hurt about that in the past. Or they knew that they hurt you doing that in the past. They knew that. And they didn't want to do that. They didn't want to keep doing it. In the past, they didn't want to keep hurting you. Because they knew that sneaking around on you was hurting you. And they didn't want to do that. Because the Seven of Swords is in reverse. He didn't want to do that. Or she. She didn't want to do that. She didn't want to sneak around on you. He didn't want to sneak around on you. He didn't want to hurt you. And he knew that he was hurting you by doing that in the past. Is really what I'm getting. So let's see how he feels or she feels about you now. See, that's a little bit more clear. Because, over here trying to switch shit up. Alright. How does this person feel about you now? How does this person feel about you now? Hello, love. Alright. So how does this person feel about you now? What are their feelings towards you now? What is this person's feelings towards you now? What is this person's feelings towards you now? What is this person's feelings towards you now? What the hell? Didn't this come up? Didn't this come up? These three cards came up for the last pile. Didn't it? Or was it this pile? I don't remember. Whatever. Whatever. Anyways. How they feel about you now? They want to work things out with you. They want to be your friend. They don't want this to end. They most likely want to have sex as well. How do they feel about you now? They want to work things out. They really do. That's like their main thing. They're stuck at the moment. They're really stuck. They don't know what to do. How they feel about you, they cry. They cry about you now, is what I'm getting. I feel like how they feel, you're such a nice guy. A nice guy. You're faithful. You don't lie up to the club. You go back home right. Sorry. Suck my dick. You fucking suck, man. Suck my dick. You fucking suck. Suck my dick. You fucking suck, man. Okay. So how this person feels about you now. I feel like this person feels sad and passionate. A lot of sadness and a lot of passion. A lot of sexual thoughts and a lot of sadness. I feel like whenever they think about you, they're stuck in this circle of just whenever they think of you, they either get sad as fuck and start crying, or really horny, or kind of angry. Not so much angry, more horny. But yeah, they want to work things out with you. How do they feel about you? They might want to like get their money up with you or something like that. Something about money with you. They might want you to suck their dick. How do they feel about you now? How do they feel about you now? They're stuck. Like, they're really, really stuck between their thoughts and words that were said. I feel like it's really about words and thoughts that go in their head. Okay, so they're really stuck about the things that were said and the thoughts that go on in their head. Like, they feel like they can't say things. Like, they can't say anything. That's how they feel, like they can't say anything. How do they feel about you now? How do they feel? How does their person feel about them now? How does their person feel about them now? They can't get over you. Didn't these cards just come up the other fucking reading or something? I don't know. They can't get over you, and you got the Lovers. They have love for you. And they can't get over you. They got love for you, they can't get over you, but they're fucking stuck. But they don't want commitment. Okay, so they got love for you, they love you, but they don't want to be committed to anybody or anything. They think that commitment is like a tower moment waiting to happen. They can't communicate that well. That's how they feel about you. Like, they can't communicate towards you. They can't talk to you. They think that you don't want commitment too, is also what I'm getting. Like, maybe you don't want to be with them and they might want to be with you. Or, I don't think so. I don't think you want to be with them. I think they want to be with you and you don't want to be with them. That's kind of how they're feeling. Or they just simply don't like commitment, but they have mad love for you. Okay, like, they love you, but they just don't want commitment. They can't move on from you. They cannot move on from you. They love your hair, your ears. They love your ears and your hair. They're getting out of this sadness, but it's taking some time. I feel like this person gets really, really sad whenever they think of you. Or how they feel about you. How do they feel about you? Yeah, they're getting out of this. You see how, like, these two are, like, you know, looking down and stuff like that. They're getting out of there, getting their head, they're getting their head up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting, like, chin up, chin up, chin up. Like, you just gotta chin up. Like, you just gotta put your chin up, you know, just, like, how do they feel about you now? How do they feel about you now? How do they feel about you now? Alright, how do they feel about you now? I feel like time's ticking. They feel like time is ticking. Like, either they're getting impatient, or they know that time's running out. I feel like they think that time is running out. That's how they feel about you. Like either they feel like they spend a lot of time with you, but I'm mainly getting they think that time is running out for them to make a move. Like, time is running out for them to make a move. They're getting out of this resting phase, is what I'm getting too. Like, they're getting out of a resting phase. Maybe they took a break and they took a time out from the situation, but they're getting out of that. I feel like they put their feelings to rest, but their feelings are coming back up. It's also what I'm getting. This person watches you like a hawk. It flies over your house. See, look, this person could fucking drive around by your house. 80 years old. Like, even until you guys are 80 years old. They'll gaze back at it. They'll gaze back at your memories that you had with them. Even when they're 80 years old, they're going to look back at your memories that you had with them. They see your timeline of your life, okay? They want to get over the problems, conflicts, and the complaints and stuff like that. So I feel like they're going to rush in. I don't know if they're going to be on time, though. It looks like they might not be. And they know, it's like they know that they're running out of time. That's how they feel about you. Like, they're running out of time. You know, it's like, I better do this shit fast before I run out of time. And the thing is, they push their feelings to the side. They put their feelings to rest in the past. Well, the thing is, okay, they put their feelings to rest, and they didn't realize how long they put their feelings to rest until, like, they started coming back up again. And then when they started coming back up again, I feel like that's when they realized, okay, shit, I have to do something about this because my feelings are coming back up again for this person. And I don't want to be too late before, you know, maybe, like, if I'm too late, then that means I probably won't be able to catch them or something like that. They're getting out of this. They're getting out of this, this resting, this emotional rest, this stuck situation, because this butterfly is almost ready to, like, pop out too. So, you know what I'm saying? But they kind of feel like if they do expand and they do communicate or something like that, they're gonna get hurt, and that might be the reason why it's taking them so long too. So that's what I got. If you that's how they feel about you. So if you like the reading, give it a like. If it did not resonate, please do not try to make your big ass feet fence with small ass shoes. Book your personal readings and information is down below in the description box. Thank you guys. Come again. Have a great rest of your day, night, evening, morning, whenever. And I'll see you guys another time.